Hey guys, Bruno here with Warehouse. Sadly, for our final Formula One preview of the season, it's been a really exciting one, and it comes down to this: Max Verstappen and Lewis Hamilton are tied on points, and this is it. This is make or break it. Whoever finishes ahead wins the championship. Fastest lap comes into play. It's really crucial and down to the wire. Constructors Championship not as close. Still a chance for Red Bull to win, but kind of see Mercedes being the favorable winner here. But we head into Abu Dhabi. This is an amazing track. I really do enjoy it quite a bit, actually. It's been around in Formula One for a few years, and it's really provided some good racing. It's always been at the end of the year, and it really is a spectacle to watch. You have the yachts on the side of the track, the night lights. It's pretty cool to watch. So we're going to go ahead and jump into a slow explained lap of the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. There are a couple changes going on into the season, and I'll go over right here. But into turn one, you can see the wall and the pit lane on the outside there. Very quick 90-degree corner. You can carry quite a bit of speed through there. Turns 2 and 3 are completely flat out, not even a question in Formula 1 cars. It's really quite crazy. Coming out of turn 3, you got to be careful with the exit curb, as it is kind of high there. But you'll see some cars just touching the curb, not going over it completely. Here you will see, the game will tell me I've cut the course, and I'm fully aware, but there is a bit of a change. So instead of doing this little chicane, 2021 layout was actually going to go straight into the hairpin, very, very tight hairpin. Want to try to get a mid to late apex here, so you can get a nice run down the back straightaway. It's crucial you do so because you'll be getting into a DRS zone. So the rear wing flap will be open if you're within a second, coming into the first real chicane here for this layout. So lots of big passing opportunities. A lot can happen here. There are some big curves on the inside that you got to be careful with, so you want to kind of avoid those. But huge slowdown areas, so you gotta really late brake if you're gonna make a move there. But it's very possible. So coming out of the chicane, next DRS zone, we head into another change for the 2021 layout. So as you'll see, this is a triple chicane that we're about to come into. But for the 2021 layout, it's actually gonna be a lot quicker. So you'll apex for the first left-hander, and it's just a long, continuous corner as of now. I can't quite replicate it because the grass is in the way, so I'll do my best here, but it's continuous, just a long, sweeping left-hander now from the onboards that I've seen for the safety car and things like that for this season. So it's a little bit different, but super quick. I like it a lot. Coming to this flowing triple right-hander. As you do the second right-hander, you try to get the car straight as possible when you get on the brakes, so you avoid any lockups and get the car slowed down. So really quick right-handers, and then you got to slow it down for the final right-hander, which really slows it down. The next left-hander, which goes under the hotel area, is actually another modification. So you can see it's a lot rounder. I'm cutting the course there because it's just become a lot rounder of a corner. It's not as much of a 90-degree corners. Into the final 2 corners as well, the right-hander, you do cut a lot more for the 2021 layout. They modified that. And then the final corner, not too different. You can see the pit lane to the inside, a little confusing at times, but it is fairly sharp 90-degree corner. A little bit of a drop off on the exit of the corner as well, so kind of cool to see the cars compressing. But that is a lap of the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. We're going to go ahead and do a fast lap, kind of pushing it. You'll see I'm cutting the course in some areas, but it's just to best replicate the updated, modified layout that we'll be using, which is not available on the game at the moment. But hope you guys enjoy it, and we'll be back in just a second. Alright guys, so there was a quick lap explanation of the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. This is a venue that really hosts for good racing and it really favors good racing. Lots of good passing opportunities. And this year with a couple different changes in the layout, I think the faster flowing nature of the track will hopefully provide for some good racing. We'll see how dirty air kicks in, but I think there's going to be lots of good passing opportunities, especially with the good DRS zone. So we'll see how it goes. The two leaders, Max Verstappen and Lewis Hamilton, they are tied on points, so it all comes down to this. And moving into predictions, this race could go one of two ways completely. Either both of them could DNF. A lot of people used the reference back in the day with Ayrton Senna and Alain Prost, where it was coming down to the wire last race at Suzuka, and they both DNF'd. Ayrton Senna won the championship. Kind of be the same thing where Max Verstappen and Lewis Hamilton get together, and if that's the case, Max Verstappen wins the championship. Hopefully, that's not what happens. Hopefully, we get a nice race till the end, till the finish, and it comes down to a couple points maybe. But I'm going to go ahead and say Max Verstappen is going to take the win and therefore take the championship. Lewis Hamilton in P2. Valtteri Bottas, final race with Mercedes. Maybe he'll fight his way up for a P3 finish. So Max, Lewis, and Valtteri. I think this is a track that kind of suits the Red Bull more, but Perez is a little bit off pace. So I think Bottas is hopefully going to try his best at this final race with Mercedes and try to get a podium at the end there. But I think it's going to be the two. It's either going to be Max and Lewis, P1, P2, or they're both going to be out of the race. One of the two is going to happen. I don't know exactly. It's a nail biter, and I cannot wait for this weekend. It's been a fantastic season, and it's going to be finishing in quite an exciting form. So make sure you guys are watching. Make sure you guys are into this one. Hopefully this preview helped for the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, and you guys got to learn a little bit more about the track and the changes. And I hope you guys enjoy the race. May the best one win, and it's going to be an exciting one. We'll see you guys later, and hope you enjoyed this awesome season of